Those of you who watch this show know that we show memorabilia. Here's another big book. I don't know if I've shown this one before. It's a huge one by Bill McNeil. It's called The Dodgers Encyclopedia. It's even an autographed copy. Look at that. This book has about 1 billion pages in it, about 500 pages of nothing but Dodger knowledge. You want an encyclopedic Dodger knowledge, check this out. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Here's a picture of Zach Wheat from the 20s. There's all kinds. I mean, it just tells the history of the Dodgers from the beginning, and all their World Series experience, all their pennant races, all their hitters, all their, Rick Monday saving the flag. It's got. I mean, there's every major moment in Dodger history, all the way up to, I think they covered till about 2008 or so. When did this little baby get published? See, I don't even remember. This came out in the early 1997. So everything through 97 is in this book. It's a huge book, weighs about 4 pounds, and I don't know where you can find it. It's a hardcover copy. If anybody wants a copy, let me know. I'll sell them mine. I don't know. It's a good book, though. Let's get the show started with a 10-count spacey countdown. We got a lot to talk about. Short time because the game's on in about 2 hours.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah.
Play ball! It's time for Dodger baseball.
Yeah, sooner rather than later, because it's a 3:40 start today. We'll tell you about that in a few minutes. I'm Randy. You know who you are. Come on in, pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. This is the best, first, and only video podcast by fans, for fans of your LA Dodgers. This is the show where we'll show you some memorabilia, as I just did, play you some home run calls, got a few of those, check out an injury report, a quick one, do some fun stuff real quickly, some shout outs, this date in Dodger history. No quick hit trivia today, but other cool stuff. Let's get this show rolling because we got a short time before that game starts. Yeah. All right. If you were sitting under a rock over the weekend, you missed it. The Dodgers split 4 games with the Braves in Atlanta over the weekend from Friday to Monday in that wraparound series. They lost the first 2. They won the second 2. In Game 3, we just got to talk about the good stuff. In Game 3 of the series, it was a wild 9th inning as Betts singled to left. Smith moved Ohtani to second. Freeman singled to the left. Ohtani scored on an error, and Betts scored on a fielding error by their left fielder. And Freeman got to second. And then we had this, back to back to back by these 3 gentlemen. Are you ready? Hit it.
A 2-run shot, his 29th, an RBI 88 and 89, and it's all Dodgers here against Iglesias, and all the runs come with 2 outs. Ready his first pitch, a ride off the bat of Edman, and he leaves the yard. The Dodgers go back-to-back to lead it 8-2, and it is contagious here in Atlanta. Muncy, right field. 3-run hat-trick for the Dodgers. Back-to-back-to-back.
Yes.
Hernandez, Edman, and Muncy.
Yeah. And the lesson we taught those guys was learned there. If you walk Shohei, Mookie will beat you. Right? Anyway, in Game 4 of that series, Yamamoto tossed 4 scoreless innings. He was great. Should be even better the next start. Let's see. The Dodgers exploded for 6 runs in the 7th inning. Freddie was the only one with a Dodger homer last night, so let's hear it right now.
Tony at second, Hernandez at first. Freeman 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Struck out looking his last time up. He swings, hits a fly ball to left, fairly deep. It is carrying, going back toward the wall. It is off the wall and over the wall. A home run. Freddie Freeman with a 3-run opposite field homer. Hit the top of the left field wall and caromed out. And the Dodgers have opened it up in the 7th inning. As Freeman comes across to score, it is 9-0 Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's the way it was standing. That ball by Freddie hit the very back of the corner of the wall and just went boing and bounced over. Unbelievable. Anyway, so the Dodgers dropped. And by the way, during that win, what happened was the Dodgers dropped the Braves out of a playoff position. So that's pretty amazing. Wow. And it was their 89th win of the season for the Blue, and so they're just motoring right along. A quick injury report. A couple of guys. First of all, Austin Barnes, with his fractured left big toe, is placed on the 10-day IL. Catcher Hunter Fiducia, who's going to catch tonight, he was recalled from AAA Oklahoma City. Barnes exited Sunday's game in the 5th inning after fouling a ball off the same toe that landed him on the IL August 19th. The injury will likely keep Barnes out for the rest of the season, but the Dodgers are hopeful he'll return in time to serve as the team's backup catcher for the postseason, which we hope will happen. Meanwhile, like I said, Fiducia's up. He's going to serve as the backup behind Will Smith, and he's starting tonight, I believe, in Miami. Clayton Kershaw is still not thrown off a mound, which will continue to delay a possible return. At this point in the season, Dodger manager Dave Roberts said it still remains unlikely that the left-hander will return for a start in the regular season. A return in October, however, is still a possibility. And last but not least, Tyler Glasnow. You may have heard this yesterday. He's out for the rest of the season with right elbow tendonitis after not going through a simulated game on Friday due to right elbow discomfort as he warmed up in the bullpen. Glasnow got additional scans to determine the severity of the injury, and the scans showed a, quote, sprained elbow. Manager Dave Roberts said on September 14th, a couple days ago, Glasnow has been shut down from throwing for the foreseeable future, ending his season much sooner than the right-hander and the Dodgers were hoping. So best wishes to Glasnow. We'll see him next year. I don't think we'll see him in the postseason. I wish we could. That guy was, when he had his health, he's really great. All right, let's do some fun stuff here. First of all, it's all fun. It's a podcast, for crying out loud. Podcasts are supposed to be fun. This one is. Let's do some shout-outs. Got a couple of neat ones. How about, let's see, start out by special shout-out to number one, to Blue Live Stream once again. They were real big this week showing that Apple Plus game. So thanks again for everybody over at Blue Live Stream in Facebook. Today we have shout-outs for these fans of Let's Talk Dodgers. Bradley A., Martha R., Maria V., Chris C., Paul D., David K., Kathy E., and you and me, and Fox Cali, because he is El Zorro. Thanks for watching. Let's Talk Dodgers. Also, two special shout-outs. We mentioned Kathy E. It was her birthday yesterday. Happy Dodger birthday to you, Kathy E. What a game that was. All right. Let's see. We got a shout-out also for one other person. How about Mike and Kenny over at the, what's the name of that place? No, it's a Jersey barber shop in Newbury Park. Let's see. They wrote into me. I think one of those guys is a Phillies fan, right? Let's see. Yeah, that's right. The Jersey's Barber Shop, and they're in Newbury Park. And I think Mike said he's a Phillies fan because he's from Philly, Jersey area. So way to go! And he must be proud of his Phillies this year. And I don't know. Mike said he's watched some games. He's more of just a general baseball fan. But anyway, wanted to give a shout out to those guys because they're doing a good job. In fact, we'll have to show that haircut next time. All right, I'm wearing the hat today. Sorry, guys. But anyway, shout out to those guys. All right, don't forget to tell all your friends. Tell all your friends to watch and like us. Like us in Facebook and subscribe in YouTube. We're always talking Dodgers in here, so check up on us to see what we're talking about. It's a quickie show today, guys, if you're watching for the first time, because we don't have time for all the regular features because the game's on in a couple hours. But anyway, we're always talking blue in here, so come on back anytime. Also, if you have fan mail, you can toss it in the Facebook page here or write to us at letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. Anybody that writes to that email address, which I'll repeat in a second, anybody that writes to that address till the end of the year, meaning December 31st, will get one of four things. Either one or two photographs of their favorite Dodgers ever of all time, whether it's Zach Wheat or whoever, or Steve Garvey or anybody, or one of two home run calls by your favorite Dodger in the last 20 years by Vin Scully or somebody else, if it's newer, or if it's earlier. We'll see if we have it. But if it's in the last 15 years particularly, I probably got one. If you got a Matt Kemp, anything, I got plenty of those too. So let me know which favorite Dodger you'd like to hear a home run call by. I'll send those to anybody that writes to me. letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. All right, quickly, let's do this date in Dodger history. September 17th, that's today. I got two of them for you. In 1996, on this date, Dodger right-hander Hideo Nomo hits the Rockies 9-0 at Coors Field, becoming the only big league hurler to accomplish the feat in the thin air of Denver. Tornado Boy's performance in Colorado is the best attended no-no and is the only hitless game with a paid attendance of more than 50,000 fans, and still the only one ever in Colorado. Let's see if we got the last. I think we got the last call on that one. Let's see. I do believe I have the call on that. Let's find it right now. Where's the podcast? Where's the music? Where's the music? He's vamping for the music. It's right. Come on, everybody wants to hear the Nomo call. There we go. There it is. Here it is. 1996.
Hideo Nomo has done what they said could not be done. Not in the Mile High City, not at Coors Field in Denver. He has not only shut out the Rockies, he has pitched a no-hitter, and thank goodness they saw it in Japan.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And besides that, there was a rain delay in the middle of the whole thing. How the hell did he do that? I don't know. All right, other thing happened on this date, September 17th, a little newer, 2020. On this date, 2010. On this date in 2010, Joe Torre will compile a 2,326 win career against 1997 losses, 538 average. Managerial record. During his 30 seasons as a skipper with the Mets, Braves, Cardinals, Yankees, and Dodgers, he announced on this date in 2010 he'll be retiring at the end of the month. And Los Angeles immediately hired the team's hitting coach, Don Mattingly, to replace the 70-year-old, who will accept the position in February of the next year to assist Major League Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig as the new Executive Vice President for Baseball Operations. Happened on this date in 2010. Way to go, Joe Torre. All right, I like that guy. He was cool. Stats of the day. We got a stat for you. A couple of quick ones. The Dodgers now sit at 89-61, which leads the NL West by 3.5 games over the Padres and 6 over the D-backs. And here's your stat. The magic number is now 9. Any combination of Dodger wins, Padre losses, totals 9. Dodgers win the division. Also, our Jumbo Jack watch for Jack in the Box. As you know, anytime a Dodger pitching staff records 7 strikeouts in a game, we all get free Jumbo Jacks the next day. Well, this season's total of 7 or more Ks has taken place 107 times, including, I believe, yesterday in 150. No, did they do it yesterday? Let me check real fast. Yeah, no, they didn't. They did it on the 15th. They did it on Sunday, but they got another shot at it today. But they've done it 107 times in 150 games so far. That's good for 71% of the season. So far, they've played 93% of the season, 7% left, 12 games are left. That's it. And then we go to the postseason, we hope, right? Okay. Next time the Dodgers get 7 or more Ks, walk into your favorite Jack in the Box the next day in LA or Ventura County. Tell them, hey, give me the Dodger deal. Order a large drink. It's yours, free Jumbo Jack. All right, quick hit trivia. We're gonna hold on that till next time. We got to keep moving because it's a short show today. I promise we'll do a longer one between the next 2 series because the Dodgers are coming home after this one. All right. Let's get you out to the ballpark. The Dodgers are in Miami to play the Marlins Tuesday. That's tonight at the 3:40 game. That's in a couple hours. It's going to be Bobby Miller and his 2-4 record and 8.17 ERA. Got to get that down, Bobby. He's going against Darren McCoggan, who's 0-0 with a 7.06 ERA. Sounds like a new call-up. 3:40 is this time on Sportsnet LA. Wednesday's game is also a 3:40 game. It's going to be Landon Knack on Wednesday. He's 2-4 with a 3.70 ERA. And TBD for the Marlins. They haven't announced who their Wednesday pitcher is going to be. It's a 3:40 game on Sportsnet LA. And then Thursday, September 19th, I call him Jumbo Jack Flaherty because he's always striking out guys. He's 12-7 with a 3.04 ERA. He's going up against Edward Cabrera, who's 4-7 with a 4.55 for the Fish. That's a 1:40 PT game, 1:40 p.m. Pacific time on Thursday on Sportsnet LA. And then after this series, they return home to play the Rockies, and we'll have a larger show, more drawn out with all our regular features then. All right, listen, if you haven't heard about them, there's a couple other great podcasts you can hear besides this crazy one, more in depth and detail and lots of Dodger stuff in it. And if you want to know where to go, I'll show you on my phone. Whip out your smartphone, and wherever you get your podcast, whip up call up the Dodger Talk Show with David Vassay and or Tim Cates. And if you missed that one, or if you like that one, you'll want to hear more, check out Mookie Betts On Base with Mookie Betts. Who's he got this week? He's talking with the Cubs Gold Glover Ian Happ on that latest show. So that's a good one too. Great baseball podcast. Let's see what else we got. That's going to do it for right now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tell all your friends. Let's Talk Dodgers right here in Facebook and right here in YouTube. And don't forget to come back next time. Pull up a chair like I'm doing. Sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. And I will see you next time, probably after this series. And Dave Roberts, what do you want to do the Marlins tonight, huh?
I want to beat the crap out of this team.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time right here. And let's talk Dodgers. Woo!
Play ball! It's time for Dodger baseball.
I want to beat the crap out of this team.
Yeah. See you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.